usually do, isn't it? And you'd be right in thinking that this is, in fact, a very large turn from what I usually do. However, as I have made very clear in the previous Greed Gaming episode, I am tired of Bigman 269. And tonight when I went to record, I looked across my entire screen and I saw Amnesia, and I was like, that's a game I'm gonna play. So here we are. Alright, let's get right into it. Hard mode. Enemies responding more easily. Tinderboxes and oil are harder to come by. Autosave is disabled and saving your game costs tinderboxes. Losing your sanity will kill you. Let's do normal then. Yeah, sure. Go for it. Oh. What just happened? Okay. We're all good.
Don't forget. Some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is... I am Daniel.
I am Daniel. Now. I fell over. That's the sound of the police. That's the sound of the police. Is that blood? What happened to me? Where am I? Okay. There's a moth on my screen. It's immersion. Ritual has been added to the journal. Follow the liquid trail and find its source. I'm taking this thing with me. Hey, am I alright? What's going on here? Oh. Buzz star. A tinderbox. I love tinderboxes. What is going on here? Can I wear this? No. A broom. I love brooms. No, I don't. Get this thing away from me. You know, something tells me I should probably check the other room first. I'm gonna do that. How the hell did I do that? Okay. Alright, open the door. Let's see what's going on in here. We got, a bottle. Oops. A tinderbox. Chair. Sofa. Man, I must be pretty strong being able to lift chairs with the edges of my hands. What else would I lift? Never mind. Never mind. I don't know what's going on here. Am I supposed to go in here? I think that's a no. I can't tear the rest of it apart. Okay. I see how it is. You're trying to restrict me. That's nice. Trying to restrict me and my destructive tendencies. Well, think again. Check this shit out. Well, bam. Well, bam. May I have your head, please? Dude, it's just someplace. Like, I really don't understand what you're freaking out so much about, man. There's no need. Okay. The source is light, okay. Being in darkness will drain my sanity. Duly noted. I think this place isn't dark. Alright. There's a moth flying around in my room. Landed on my screen a while ago. He fell to the kitchen floor and tears were beginning to well in his eyes as he received the first kick in his stomach. A book. Witnessing unsettling events can reduce your sanity, or will reduce your sanity. Sorry, dude, if you thought a door opening like that would reduce your sanity, you are terribly, terribly wrong. There are quite a lot of bugs down here, though. Not sure that's good for you to see, buddy. Long boxes. Get out of here. Lots of boxes everywhere. What's in here? It's all empty. I've got a lantern. Awesome. This is kind of lame. Oh, wait, hang on. We got something in here. Come on, work with me. There we go. Wow. 1 tinderbox. How do I open my inventory? It's E, Q, tab. Yep, tab. Alright, I'm not bringing out my lantern. Oh, it's F to bring up the lantern. Okay. We got a rock. And more rocks. And some paper, I guess. Hello, moth that is in my room. More rocks. Can I pick up? No, I can't. I can't see. I can see. Got some crates. Boxes. Can I have this? I can't open that. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. I burned myself. What kind of questions are these? I'm testing the realism of the game, guys. We got a carpet. A very dusty carpet. Whoever owns this castle, or building, structure, or whatever, it's not very good at... Okay.
19th of August, 1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there will be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right.
Yeah.
God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him.
Yes.
His body is old and weak.
Yes.
And yours, young and strong.
Yes.
He will be no match for you.
Yes.
One last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can.
Yes.
Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him.
Yes.
Your former self, Daniel.
Thanks, Daniel. No problem, Daniel. Parts of glass. A lever. I see. More boxes. Yeah. Okay. A fragrant taste of rose lingered in his mouth. Turkish delights he thought, just like the words at the consultant in Constantinople. Yes. Yes. A rock. Can pick it up. A rock. A rock. I can pick it up. I must return to Bard.
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brennenburg.
I see. Ow, my eyes. I'm playing in a dark room, and this is all very bright. It's tough and plant. It can't be or torn by hands or tools. Well, then what am I meant to do? Good question, Great. Why don't you go figure it out, shit-ass? It's a bug. Squash it. Fun. Oh. That'll come in handy. Okay. I guess I won't be going in there. Where will I go then? Maybe down here. There's two ways. Go this way first. Through the laboratory. Traveling to Dover meant going through Canterbury. He made sure to pay a visit to avoid the sense of guilt connected with neglect of family.
There should be more coop rats. Let me see.
Artificial vitae. Calamine, orpiment, cuprate, aqua regia, aqua fortis.
And one part aqua force.
Sounds I keep hearing. There's no monsters here. Oh yeah, I should also mention I've only ever seen small tidbits of gameplay of this. I've never actually been through all of Amnesia. Well, I mean, okay. I will admit, I've been through a little. Not a lot, though. Is there anything else I need to do done? Lack of a chimney properly fused from my most recent experience has taken its toll on many of my less stable ingredients in the storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are stained by the fumes and will be difficult to salvage. Do what I can and move them to the wine cellar. So I need to go to the wine cellar. There is something I need to do here, but in order to do it, I need to go to the wine cellar. Which I'd like to assume was down there on the other path. The door slammed shut behind him, and he knew he would never again see the old trader at Berkeley Square. Another loud soul in London seemed to protrude somehow. Pardon? Someone say something up here. Hello? Okay, I guess not. I'm still gonna go this way though. I don't know if this is the way I need to. Oh, there's two paths. This way's blocked off though. Boarded up. More tinder boxes. How many do I have? 11. Oh, we're doing great. Doing just fine. The other children cheered him on, his name voiced in a steadily rising pace, urging him to do it. Am I really doing this? The young boy thought, and struck his victim with a rock.
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast... Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
The British Museum, huh? Yeah, great. That's awesome. Hate the British Museum, man. They're just a bunch of assholes, you know. Not right, the things they do. Okay. Someone singing over there? Yeah, I was a little freaked out when I came into this place because of the ambience, but now I'm chilling.
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside.
Oh no.
I was trapped.
He was trapped. What happens next? Find out next time on Algeria. My grip on it was so strong that it exploded. Who's playing the piano? Who's playing the piano? Oh, come on. Survive in the dark for a little bit. Anyways, who's playing the piano? Who's playing the piano? Where is the piano? Oh, the piano's right. Okay. Alright. We're far enough into the episode so that only actual people who watch my channel will see this. Let me pause so I can explain something. Alright, the It's So Over video, right? Alright. So I posted that right about 30 minutes after a different group of friends that I didn't want seeing this channel found this channel. Because, like, they knew about the whole Balanced Craft Wars stuff and how I was popular, quote-unquote popular, well-known in that community, I guess you could say. I wouldn't go as far as to say that I'm popular, but I'm definitely, I can't deny that I am well-known. So, one of my friends was just, like, looking up, like, oh, what is this green stuff all about? Anyways, who are you? What's going on? And I was like, it's me, your bud. And then they found my channel. And they were like, oh my god, you're a PNG tuber. And I'm like, listen man, one of my buds made this for me. So of course I'm gonna use it. I'm not just gonna be like, oh great, that's awesome man, and then just put it away in my file and never use it. That'd be mean. That'd be rude. Why would I ever do that? So yeah, I posted that It's So Over video because they found my channel. And they said it would be funny if I made a post that said It's So Over. So that's what I did. Alright, that's all. That's the reason. That's it. Alright, who's making weird sounds in here anyways? Pick up a rock and throw it. Get out of the way. Oh, it's the helmet. Okay. Hello? Stop
Much
that!
of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the wars. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
Right. Can't have a castle without servants. I might just turn on the light in my room so that I don't get as blinded by the... I was so strong that I just broke right through the wall.
17th of May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light. It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light.
Uh-huh. Ah, that thing sure is bright. And shiny. Really shiny.
I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
There's the damn piano again, what'd I tell you? Cut that shit out! I'm gonna beat you to death. Never mind, I'm too slow, I'm just gonna go there. Go here.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
You got it.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
I suppose you're right, my friend. Another region rich with lores is Altstedt. Deep within the East Prussian woods, for centuries there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbor, Castle Brennenburg. Quiet forest-clad mountains dressed with scattered lakes. His pictures, the moth is sitting on my hand. I put it down to rest on my keyboard and now the moth is on my hand. Okay, I'm gonna name him. Hang on. I'll pause my reading for a second. I'm gonna name this guy. Here, come here. Wait, let me get a good look at you. He's just sitting on my hand. Alright. Your name is gonna be Emily. Emily the Moth. Alright, now get out of here. Alright, okay. Ask any local and you will hear proof of the widespread superstition. All travelers should indulge themselves in such conversations since it will certainly serve as exciting entertainment. All of them have their own twists on the tales, but there are some motifs that keep reappearing. The gatherers. Soul disfigure empty servers, maybe say them over here. Such horrid revenants. They move silently for the world, shying away from any beholder. They're called gatherers as they seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. It is their prey which can be heard struggling inside damp, burlap sacks, dragged behind them, which reveal their presence. What dark scheme do they follow? Cornelius Agrippa. What is it? Only to never be seen again. Dismiss the notion of ever. You wonder what really happened. It was this mysterious man who visited Sleepy Hamlet in the woods, and what happened to him? The Baron of Brandenburg lives a reclusive life with his family at his castle nearby. Silent Earth, history, late 16th century, rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from the Rhinelands claiming the role as protector of the Prussian state. Alexander helped the region to flourish and remained popular throughout his presumed lifetime. Birth and death of Alexander and his offspring has never fully been recorded. One and the same who came from the West over 300 years ago lived through the time of occupation and joined the coveted order of the Black Eagle, along with the great leaders of this country. There's a third one. Are there three? Okay, hang on. I gotta actually look around before just randomly pulling these books. Okay, there's one. Two. And three. I am a genius. Well, Hallam and his fools have endangered my research long enough with their absent-minded handling of the human vessels. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the forest and is killing my trusty servants. It's just a matter of time until they follow the trail to Brandenburg. So look, Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigation from the public. Wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter has been handled. Either the king's men leave, or they will starve. Whatever comes first, they can rot for all I care. Maybe I'll feed them some wine. It would be, in a sense, solve both of my problems. Okay. Yeah, give me this. Could you chill out? Alright, dude, whatever. I'm leaving. I got the key, and I'm pretty sure that's all I needed from this place. Emily's flying around the screen. She's freaking out, I guess. It's time to go to the wine cellar. Oh, right, the key. I didn't even think I needed a key. The statues were praying, gazing into the dark dome ceiling. Prepare when standing in darkness. Said it. Shut up. God.
Where did the Baron
Where
go?
did the Baron
Who
go?
cares? He left us enough wine to last us a lifetime! Or at least until tomorrow!
Drank themselves to death. Seems like, globally. Who is it? Barrels. What's not the sound of chains? Who's walking around here?
What's happening? Oh, it feels like my chest is going to burst. Oh.
My God! Wilhelm, do something!
Accept it. We're not getting out of here.
How can you say that? Alexander, you piece of shit! Let us out of here!
Okay, so they died. They died, and their gore splayed all over the place. Profane sort of mess. What am I saying? Does it make any sense? You know, on the off chance that there is actually something down here, I probably shouldn't break all these things. I should probably just like chill out, you know? Ooh, that looks important. Aqua Regia. Sesame. Get out of my way. A basket! How do I rotate this? Oh, there we go. Alright. I put this on my head. Hello. Okay. Open that up. Yes. My name is Wilhelm, House of Garrick. These are my final words, my confession and testament. 2 years ago, I was summoned to the Castle Brandenburg as most of the aristocracy. I was curious about what the supposed Knight of the Order could want from me and accepted the invitation. Ben was friendly and offered me a proposition. It dawned on me that the nature of the contract was sordid, and that the reason I was chosen was because of the follies of my past and not the honors I've been rewarded with during my time as a soldier. I was to kidnap healthy humans upon his slightest whim, and do so without asking questions. In return, he would attest to my character at the royal court, advancing my position within noble society. I would like to claim that I struggled with my decision, but it came swiftly and I accepted wholeheartedly. Ever since that day, I brought men, women, and children to Brandenburg. Can't remember the numbers, but there were many, perhaps even 100. None of whom were ever seen or heard from again. Tonight the Baron invited me and my men down to the wine cellar to celebrate our work. I had my suspicions as we descended the stairs, but he insisted and joined us in a toast. The wine tasted fine, and my men drank without restraint. So begins the punishment for our sins. The Baron has locked us up and returned upstairs. Forgive me what I have done. I was weak and fell to his diabolic ways. My men are screaming, their skin has been pierced by their own tangled bones. I feel my insides revolt against their God-given nature. Blood has begun to pour from my eyes, and I can no longer see. Oil. What's a brick? Oh, bricks. Boxes are pretty tiny. I got knocked out by a barrel falling on my fucking head. Alright, what's going on? What's the situation? A bit. I am so strong. Wait, hang on. It's not working. It's stuck, it's stuck. Oh, it's stuck, it's stuck. No, wait. I probably don't even need to do this. Just move this out of the way and then the door opens. Partially. Big enough for me to squeeze through, yes. I did it. I have escaped. Footprint. Now what was that? Oh. I think I went this way. Or that. Okay, I guess I won't be going that way. If an enemy is near, stay out of sight and hide in the darkness. Why are you telling me this now? Okay. That door's wide open now. It's not concerning at all. I can see. Armament. This is what I was looking for. What's in here? It's the way out. Well, I guess time to go. Yeah. He sat down by the Casbah where all ass gasping for air. Sweat poured his faithful from his forehead. Stop! Just give me the laboratory, man. It became impossible to avoid the commotion as streets begged for his attention. The Fed opened fire. Two young men fight back. The voices were silenced in a haze of gun smoke. Like my British accent. I think it's pretty good. I don't mean to brag. I think I do a damn good impression. Calamine, the prey. Do you mind? What was that all about? Ah, shit! Well, I guess I'm stuck down here then. Ain't so bad. I could go up there. Stop that. There, go, damn it. Shit. I got a pot of acid. Use this on the flesh way of that hallway there. And then I just take this thing and put it here. Like that. Now I can leave. I don't have to worry about my sanity for a bit. I just did a bunch of puzzles. After enduring 3 days in Algiers, a sailboat was finally arranged to take him across the Mediterranean Sea to Gibraltar. Having reached British territory, it's just a matter of observing a cabin on SS. Whatever the fuck. Alright, I don't understand what the point of all that flesh is, but I'm getting out of here, man. Put the acid on that thing. Get out of here. Now we head to the refiner. The cloth smelled of desert and damp musk. The pieces lay scrambled on top. Too many of them, he thought, or perhaps too few. Oh, God, my eyes.
It sure is dark in
It
here.
sure is dark.
Yes, and there's a good reason for it. But you can light the lamp now if you wish.
What's the reason? For the darkness, that is.
Stay close. Be careful not to stray.
What's the reason? Why is it so dark?
Pay attention, Daniel. It's important that you keep going straight and make sure not to stray.
Okay. So this is where my first encounter with the monster is gonna be. First actual encounter, I guess. So we'll get their dog.
22nd of June, 1839. It's been more than a month since my last entry. After the event inside the underground chamber in Algeria, Professor Herbert insisted I return to England. He said he didn't want to risk forfeiting the entire expedition lest I took a turn for the worse. An excessive decision, in retrospect. But I'm glad it turned out that way. I found my journal this morning in the haphazard collection of things brought home from Africa. Next to it lay the broken stone orb wrapped in cloth. I tried to assemble it, but couldn't. The pieces wouldn't fit together, as if they weren't from the same object. Could I have imagined it all? Was there ever a complete orb?
Probably not. Alright. Oh, hell yeah. Where's some bag? You know, a wise man wouldn't be making as much noise as I am making, sir.
Somehow.
Pardon? Anyways, a wise man wouldn't be making nearly as much sound as I am. It's bugged from the other side. However, I have proven time and time again that I am not a wise man. Get out of my way. Sorry, did that make a slap sound? Yes, it did. It is pulsing. Okay, I don't want to look at that. Oh, hell yeah. Something is stuck. Could it be this piece of wood? Now, it's obvious to me, at least, that that is the way it wants me to go. However, there are still other places that I didn't explore, so I'm going to go explore them. Like in here, for example. You mind?
25th of June, 1839. I feel the need to continue this journal, even though it was intended for my journey to Africa. This must be something very important. I just know it. I've taken it upon myself to piece the orb back together, but it's been more difficult than one might think. The pieces are behaving strangely. They seem to change color, shape, and texture, but ever so slightly. Yesterday, I took careful measurements and notated any significant markings. Today, I confirmed my suspicions. They were changing. I was terrified and rushed off to see the finest geologist in London, Sir William Smith. I approached the subject with care, and we discussed how rocks change form. He told me about the nature of glass, how it eventually collapses on itself, like ice slowly melting over the course of centuries. Smith eased my mind a bit, but I can't escape the feeling that these shards have otherworldly properties.
Well, I mean, considering the origin of those shards, I mean, yeah, that would make a little bit of sense that they might have otherworldly properties and all that jazz. Ow. Shithead. Okay. I am injured. Not much. No. I'm assuming I gotta go. Could just be like some sort of creature. He crashed through the surface. The dark Atlantic water smothered him as he struggled to make sense of this situation. Speaking of equipment, against his leg and he felt himself being dragged along by the current of the beast. He pushed himself above the surface. Help, he cried as the ocean swallowed him again. Kind of weird, man. I don't like it here. Interesting. And this also seems like a pretty good place to leave off. Seems like the start of another puzzle. I'll get to you in a second. Okay. That was cool, I guess. That was pretty awesome. But that'll do it for this episode of Greed Gaming. This is another upload that's going to be able to go up immediately. That's nice, isn't it? Not having to wait for uploads, ain't that sweet? Yeah, I bet it is. Alright. Yeah, it's been over an hour, hasn't it? Actually, I think it's been almost exactly 1 hour. So, yeah, that's a pretty good amount of time, I'd say. See you guys later. Oh yeah, you're gonna get the obvious jump scare for like half a second while I stopped the recording. Just a heads up, I guess.